What's going on, everyone? Good to have you in. Good to be here. Super excited. Good little topic today, too. So, sun is out, it's bright and beautiful. So, good things all around. For those of you who don't know, my name is Rob Petrosino. I am the runner of this show. What we do is we talk about emerging technologies and how it might be impacting you and what that looks like in the future for not only you as a thought leader, but you as a executive in your organization and how to bring this technology to life. So with that, we're going to talk about a really interesting topic today, specifically about a new set of augmented reality glasses that came out and how they're really not quite like a lot of the other things that are out there on the market. So, first time here, again, Rob Petrosino, futurist technologist, all around great guy, and someone who's going to help you understand new technology, why it's important, and what it means for you. With that, we're going to do a quick little conversation about what a head-mounted display is. Head-mounted display is a set of glasses or something that you stick on your face to add a layer of information. Two different types of head-mounted displays out there. There's augmented and virtual reality. Head-mounted displays, virtual reality headset is like an Oculus, right? I lose complete understanding of the real world around me. Augmented reality headset or something like these. Second generation of the Magic Leap headset, and what they allow you to do is retain the seeing the real world, so you get to see the real world directly, but you could actually add a layer of digital information on top of the world around you, which is awesome. Right, and the reason that it's awesome is that it allows you to continue to communicate with those that are around you, and adds more information to your real world. With that, a new competitor called Xiaomi has launched their head-mounted display, and we're going to take a look at the video that just came out about 3 hours ago, so we can take a look and see what these glasses look like, what they do, and how they might be changing the game for a lot of people that are looking to use this technology. So with that, let's head on over to the screen share. All right, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be watching a video on the Xiaomi wireless AR glasses, the Discovery Edition, and breaking it down, chatting about some of the features that are in there. Kevin Newman, I appreciate that, man. If you need anything, you let me know. Let me know what your opinion is. If you're not in the Twitch chat, come on over. We love it. Twitch is great. It's got a fantastic user experience, and you get to chat with me and others. So if you're on one of the other platforms, come on down. It's going to be a great time. All right, so let's start. Let's kick this off real quick. Xiaomi, Chinese-based company. What you can see already is they are taking a page out of the Nreal glasses. For those of you who haven't seen the Nreal glasses before, that's N, capital N, REAL. The Nreal glasses allow you to see augmented reality and virtual reality by putting a cover on the outside of these. It's just a plastic cover that blocks it out. But using the same style of optic here, where you have a large optical insert in front of the eye, then that's where it is projecting the images or the information related to the experience. Okay, fantastic. So looking at that, you also get a type of headset sensor or informational panel or power dot. They're not giving the specifics about what this is yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is some type of power indicator or sensor to make sure your head is pressed all the way into the glasses. And we're also seeing these external facing lenses. What's interesting about external facing lenses is it really potentially unlocks hand tracking and some other things, and as we see from this demo in a couple seconds here, there is hand tracking on it, but it also can map the real world around you. What that means is instead of just having N-Real Air glasses where I put these on and they mimic a screen on my face that's 110 inches large, what I'm actually being able to do is put objects in space, and it goes a little bit closer to full augmented reality and a lot more spatial computing efforts in there. Great. So full low latency, as low as 50 microseconds, milliseconds, excuse me, in an AR wireless experience. That is what's interesting as well. Because this is fully wireless, there's no compute pack or battery pack that's connected to it, so everything is running on device. Do they look a little bit funky on your face? Yes. Is that a problem? Maybe for some. But this is new, brand new technology. Now, what I like is this NFC pairing. So what I'm seeing in this regard is that there's going to be an app specific for Android or iOS that runs on the phone and allows you to NFC pair with the device. Because you're NFC pairing, you may have to deal with some issues related to tapping in the right spot, etc., etc. We've all tried an NFC card before and seeing that there's been some issues with that. So making sure that that's there, and there's got to be a really good audio cue and visual cue that the unit's paired. Next is this ultra high resolution. We're getting some good resolution on screen of what it looks like and how it could be, increasing the user's experience because that resolution is pretty high, 58 ppd. Again, interesting concept here. A lot of carbon fiber materials. This is ultimately geared to keeping the unit light on your face. For anyone who's ever worn a helmet around before, what will actually happen is your neck gets pretty tired. If you've worn an Oculus for a long time, same type of thing. Your neck and head get tired from wearing a device on your head. So these are supposed to be ultra light, and that helps with that amount of weight that is on the face. Now, we get get a good look here of 3 different sensors. 2 cameras on either side. What you can actually see is they're kind of tilted outward. So those are going to be wide angle lenses that you're going to be there. And from my understanding, maybe guess here, is that this central dot is actually going to be a LiDAR sensor, and that's going to help map the space around. TBD on the actual technical specs, but it's something that we think. Micro OLED display, and then 1200 nits peak eye contact and brightness, right? That's important just for resolution, what the visual fidelity looks like. We're not going to dig too much into the technical specs there. Now, because it has external facing lenses, right, external facing LiDAR, etc. cameras, you're actually able to do some hand control. They do a good job of explaining what those hand controls are here. So precision, click, and point and grab. Now this is all made internal from their own developers, so it's not using Meta's or anyone else's hand tracking. It's actually using theirs directly. So there's going to be a pinch, grab, and drop, which is interesting. There's also going to be a corner, pinch, and generate larger. What I am seeing here is a very unique way of grabbing that corner. So traditionally, the point comes from the fingertips for a pinch gesture, and it's going to be a straight line to that corner. You're getting some arcing here, which is going to be an interesting way if it's actually like this on the device itself, or this is just a little UX marketing video. It may change how that experience is. I do like this one a lot though. So flipping pages with your hand, and just being able to reference the thumb in front of the forefingers, and as that hand slides up, it's going to rotate, or excuse me, as the thumb slides up, we're going to rotate and see the next image come up in the background. Again, that detection is going to be one of 2 ways that it's done. Most likely going to be done through hand gestures on the cameras itself to map where the hand is, and then look at that thumb breaking the lines or that plane to move forward. Um, my initial thought was, well, it may be done because the thumb actually goes over the index finger, but it looks like it has to be contained inside of the 4 digits. Okay, so that's just a little nuance thing, but what we're looking at is the slide of the thumb breaking the 4 fingers versus being inside those 4 fingers to move something. So little interesting experience there and see how well that works. Again, some more pinching. This is where we're getting straight uh, click and what we like to call the laser, right? The laser from the fingertips to interact with an object. What I do like is that you're actually saying you can drag and drop images from your TV onto the device completely wirelessly without having a direct connection with it. So we'll see how that works out in the technical world, in the real world, but it's a good one. And even interacting with some real world smart objects and powering down TVs or lights, etc. So pretty interesting piece of technology here. Really like what they are doing. This is the Discovery Edition. Again, we're getting that LiDAR sensor most likely in the middle here. It's going to have adjustable nose pieces. It's going to have adjustable, sensors and that type of stuff. What they open source and what they don't open source is going to be super interesting, and how they allow development on the device itself or the apps that are going to run on it, what it's powered by, all that stuff is TBD. We do know that it's running on a Snapdragon device chipset, so that's great. Snapdragon has been a leader in this space for a very, very long time, but super interesting piece of technology and really looks like it's going to be a powerful new way of experiencing AR for most users. So, untethered device, doesn't have to be plugged into your phone, operates through Bluetooth, probably ultra wideband. Interesting hand tracking and gesture tracking, wirelessly connects and can detect smart objects in the home, which will be fun. And looks like it NFC pairs, so it actually is a lot faster for pairing those types of experience. But doesn't have the sleekest design. Still have that really thick band across the top, right? It's not yet a regular set of glasses. So with that, we will wrap up today's cast. It's just a quick one talking about this new device that came out. Let me know what your thoughts are. Make sure you're tracking on the socials down at the bottom of the screen, and I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Have a good one. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys on the other side.